Hello guys, working on a Chevy Love today. Trying to reassemble the front end. Should be simple, just fenders and roll pan and shit like that. Bumper, you know. Well, let's take a look at it. Well, this is a 73 Chevy Love without the front end, well, you know, the sheet metal on it. Been sitting a little bit. I don't know if you can hear me, Dad's mowing his weeds. But it's got a brand new battery and post and motor out of my old truck. I'll shut it off for a second. Alright, we're back. But yeah, this is the motor out of my old Love. You might have seen it on the ground. I got pictures of it around the net. Good motor. Not much power for a Love. But yeah, let's see if it's got antifreeze or water. It should have antifreeze and water. Looks good to me. But it's got a big old Weber on it. It's called, I think it was called an Outlaw. It's pretty cool. I'll show you this. I like these carburetors. See the throttle? It's hooked together with a gear. And when you give it gas, it opens both barrels at the same time, which is really cool. Instant power. Alrighty, talk to you in a minute. Alright, Dad went around the house again. But yeah, it's I've rebuilt this motor. Good old motor. And redid the fuse box. Notice how shiny the brass terminals are. I got that idea from a guy on lovetruck.com. His name's Catmandu. Well, at least that's what I call him. He's cool. But yeah, you take it all apart and you soak those in lemon juice or something like that. And it takes off all the corrosion. This truck used to have all sorts of electrical problems before I did that. Now it works fine. This truck was wrecked up front a little bit, but it's not too bad. I did some redneck engineering, realigned it and welded some brackets on it. But it's a good old truck. It's got the chrome package. I think that's what it was called back then. I don't know. That's what I call it, chrome package, because my old Love don't have all that chrome. But right now it's disassembled and there's some of the parts. Needs a new seat. Well, not new seat, but the upholstery shop have it recovered. It's got that cover on it and it's shitty. Typical Love. Cracked dash. It's in pretty good shape. It's got the old-fashioned seat belt on the driver's side, so you don't have a shoulder harness. It's got a new style on the passenger side. I like the old style better. It's got a GT steering wheel. The outside cover is good, but the button's crappy. That seems to be a thing with those GT steering wheels. But yeah, it's not too bad. Got the white toolbox on it. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I am going to trade this truck for a transmission if the kid still wants to do it. I'm trying to get a T5 out of a Camaro, V8 Camaro for my other Chevy Love. That's pretty nice. I'll probably keep the bumper to put on my truck. And if he wants another bumper, I'll throw one in because I got a whole shitload of them. It's got some cancer around the windshield, which really sucks. And the roof is a little rusty. But yeah. And there's some the fenders to go back on it. And stock front bumper. I'd like to keep it, but I don't have a replacement to put on the front, so I'm gonna put it back on. You know, gotta be a nice guy. The hood I made a couple years ago for a Love 2.0 block. Well, the G200. I don't know if this thing can see it. I ain't very good with camera yet. Yeah, G200. Crank. A head. Maybe you guys can tell me how to tell a 1800 head from a G200 head. I think the G200s have 200 on them, but I ain't sure. Spindles, I'll probably, if that guy picks up this, trades me for that transmission, I'll probably give him the spindles, because that's got drums on the front. And I've done that swap and it's real simple. Just interchange parts, piece of cake. There's a crank for the 200. There's a good transmission to go on the 200. It's just a 4-speed, but who knows? Somebody might want it, or I might use it someday. And that Chevy Love transmission, I believe, is for the early model, like what's in the 73. Alrighty guys, time to get back to work.